All right, hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into something that's, well, it's a huge shift in the world of artificial intelligence. If you think AI is just about following orders, get ready to meet its new supercharged cousin, Agentic AI. Let's jump right in.
Welcome to the Prachar AI Hub. This is the place where we break down all the big, exciting ideas in AI, and honestly, we're so glad you're here to tackle this one with us.
So let's just kick things off with a big question, a real what-if moment. What if the AI you use every day could do more than just, follow your commands? I mean, what if it could actually take some initiative, to plan things out and even act on its own to help you get things done? Just let that sink in for a second.
Okay, so to really get a grip on where AI is heading, we've got to first understand where it is right now. So let's start with the AI you already know and probably use every single day. And a great way to think about it is like this. It's a big umbrella.
You see, that term, artificial intelligence or AI, it's huge, it's super broad, it's not just one single thing. Really, it's any computer system that's built to simulate human-like intelligence. And that can be anything from the simplest little tasks to the most mind-bendingly complex operations.
And this big umbrella, it covers so much stuff we see every day, right? I'm talking everything from a simple calculator on your phone to the face recognition that sorts your photos. You ask Siri for the weather? That's AI. Netflix suggests a movie you might like? Yep, that's AI too. But here's the key, the one thing they all have in common. They are all reactive. They basically just sit there and wait for you to tell them what to do.
Okay, so that's the reactive AI we all know, right? The one that waits for our command. Now, let's meet the next step in the evolution. Let's meet the self-starter. And this, my friends, is where things get really, really cool. Because this is the proactive assistant we've all been dreaming about.
So, what is Agentic AI? Well, it doesn't just sit around waiting for your next command. Instead, you can give it a big, messy, complex goal, and it just gets to work. It figures out the how all on its own by setting its own little mini-goals and then actually taking steps to achieve them. It's less like a hammer and more like a helpful partner who knows how to build the whole house.
So, how does this whole thing actually work? Well, you can think of an agentic AI as running in a constant loop. First, it gets a goal from you. Then, it breaks that big goal down into smaller, manageable tasks. After that, it actually uses tools, like browsing websites or using apps to get those tasks done. And here's the magic part. It learns and adapts along the way. If something doesn't work, it tries something else. And the most important part? It does all of this on its own, autonomously. You don't have to micromanage every single step.
All right, now that we've met both players in this game, let's put them head-to-head. This is where you'll really see the difference shine. Let's make this super simple. With the AI you're used to, you might say, play some music. One command, one simple action. Boom, done. Reactive. But with Agentic AI, you could say something way bigger, like plan my weekend getaway. And it would actually go and find flights, book a hotel, maybe even suggest some cool stuff to do. See the difference? It's like comparing a simple music player to a full-blown project manager.
So let's break this down even further. When we talk about behavior, it's reactive versus proactive. For the goal, it's a single simple task versus a big, complex objective. What about autonomy? Well, one just follows the rules it's given, while the other actually makes its own decisions. And finally, adaptability. Your regular AI is pretty limited, but Agentic AI is designed to learn and adjust on the fly.
Hey, just a quick pause here. If you're enjoying this explainer and you want to stay on top of all the cool stuff happening in AI, this would be a great time to hit that subscribe button. We have a ton of explainers just like this one planned out, and we'd love for you to be here for them.
Okay, so we've looked at the definitions, we've seen the examples, we've compared them side by side. But, so what? Why does any of this really matter? Let's boil it all down to the one big idea you need to remember.
If you forget everything else from today, just remember this one thing. It's super simple. Regular AI reacts. Agentic AI acts. And that little shift from reaction to action is, well, it's an absolute game changer. It changes everything.
And that really leaves us with a pretty incredible question to think about, doesn't it? As these powerful self-starters become more and more a part of our lives, what new possibilities are they going to unlock? I mean, just imagine, personalized education that adapts to every student, automated scientific research that speeds up discoveries, or even businesses that can pretty much run themselves. The potential here it's just staggering to think about.
Look, if you want to be part of that conversation as we all try to figure this out, make sure you're subscribed to the Prachar AI Hub. You can join our community and we can unpack the future of AI together. It's going to be a wild ride.
And that's about all we have for today. Seriously,
Thank you so much for joining us, and thanks for being curious. We'll catch you in the next explainer.